Miss Bell here. I'm trying something new. I'm definitely out of my element. I know I say that all the time, but right now I am streaming downstairs. Am I am gonna do something new this time just because I have been asked to do this commission piece and I have not been able to start it all summer because I have not had my wood burners out or had a space dedicated to it. I finally got it all situated, and hopefully you guys can hear me. If not, I'm trying to see if I can get all chats up, so that I don't, miss anything from you guys. I'm really just going to be chatting. So I have my tablet out. Hopefully, let's see, hopefully I'll be able to um, answer any questions or just if y'all start chatting with me. Let's see. Okay, I don't know if you can hear me. I know it's kind of an awkward direction on my stream. So this one will just be like a test run. I mean, definitely feel free to join me, chat with me. If not, then I will learn to tweak this. If I decide this is good, doesn't hurt my back, I can take, multiple breaks, then I will. But for now, we'll see how this works. Let me see. I'm gonna figure out. I don't have a big enough spot, but I do. If I am gonna start up, up, come on, up. So I am just gonna show you Lucas. He's down here with me. However, I have it set up where he's right in front of me, but I don't really want him around all the smoke. So I'm gonna go put him up. But I wanted him to say hi. Say hi. Hi, Lucas. Different angle. Look at him. Is that you? My little birdie, Lucas Leroy, also known as LL Coolbird. He's my little cutie pie. Before he poops on the piece, I'm gonna put him up or give him to little Tink. You can have him out, just don't let him fly this way, or you can put him up for a little bit. Okay, your bedtime is at 7:30. Okay, so I do have G Reaper on in the background, so if you guys don't want to be bored watching me, then you can go definitely. Really, you can go definitely watch him. He's playing Green Hell right now. Without me, I'm really wanting to jump on and get this taken care of. So it's gonna be it's an awkward piece for me. I have done big pieces, but like I did a rocking chair for a retirement, and let me see, is that the biggest piece I've done? It wasn't really big. I mean, it was the biggest piece. What balance stick? Oh, yeah, that's. I don't know why you have to interrupt right now, Tink. Anyways, okay. So, back to, the retirement piece. So it was a huge piece. I just burned like maybe a page size. So this one's gonna be one of my bigger ones. I have done quite a bit. I love wood burning. I just have not been doing it in a while, and certainly have not streamed it before. So we'll see how that goes. Let me know in the comments if it's something that you want to keep seeing, or if not, and I just stick to the horrible playing of my video games because I'm always messing up, or if I'm not chatting long enough in this stream or whatnot. Just put in the comments feedback or anything that I could learn or do differently. Anyways, I have my coffee going, and we just had dinner. I just gotta make sure that I take breaks because you guys know we shouldn't be around smoke that often. I do have my safety. I have my mask I need to put on. I haven't started burning. That's why I don't have it on right now. And let me see. Now that Lucas is moved, I can probably prop this up. Will you bring me a wipe, please, so I can wipe his area down so I can put my tablet there. And that's where I'm going to try to keep the chat up, and if anyone, jumps on to watch. Let's see. Okay, so this is just a special piece. This wood is actually from the backyard of my kids' I guess great grandma. So it's a special piece. They have been waiting patiently, so hopefully I can get this started, and by the end of this week, if not, I don't think I'll get it all done today because I'm going to take breaks and I'm not going to go longer than my bedtime because I do work in the morning. I was off today to help finish last minute kids back to school stuff, so I needed to take care of stuff. Plus we just got back from our last minute trip to the beach this weekend, so I didn't really want to work the next day and be all tired and not focused, and especially with last minute kid stuff. So I was helped into not needing to work. So my job is pretty busy, and I like to focus and be fully in on what I need to be doing at work. So anyways, okay, keep this up just so I can have the live stream going. Tink. Yes, go ahead and put them up, babe. You only got 30 minutes anyways. Okay, so this is literally the start of my burn. Like I haven't just done it. I did show them what the piece would eventually look like, so I got the okay on it, and now I just need to go ahead and do the carbon copy on it, and then I can start burning it. So I won't put my mask on until I start burning. And hopefully, again, this is also another thing. I haven't burned since we moved into our house. I'm sorry, that's Cap, because I did one piece beforehand, but it was a small enough piece that it wasn't long enough to be where my alarms went off. So let's see how this one goes, because I am kind of close to my fire alarm. It's around the corner here, off to the right this way. So I'm hoping the smoke isn't. I do need to invest in one of those little smoke filtration things that is right by where my wood burner's at, and sucks it in. That way it's, if I ever don't have my mask on the whole time, because that does get hot. But of course, safety first, right? I love this mask. It's an RZ mask. Has the filtration in it and everything. I've had it for a while. Probably should change the filter out, but we'll do that when I find them, because again, I haven't had anything out, so I need to pull all my stuff out. I'm so disorganized, guys. Okay, so I got these carbon paper from Amazon because the ones I've been using literally came with all my stuff when I first got into it, and I think I've used it all up finally, over and over again, because you can use them over and over again. See, it is the first time opening, and I've had this for years. I love to wood burn. I don't know how I got into it. It's relaxing, I guess. y'all done this weekend? Or, I mean, I know I'm saying the weekend, but it's Monday. To remember that I had Monday off for my little mini vacation that we took. So what did y'all do this weekend? I've spent way too much. I need to. I'm book buying ban for a while, and Funko Pop bans. We can't do that either, cause man, that's where all our money goes. Little Tink is laughing because she knows the damage we've done.
And Bath and Body Works.
Oh, Bath and Body Works too. That's her little obsession, since mommy lets her put fragrances on and stuff. Silly girl. Okay. So did I get more than one piece? So you have your carbon copy. Of course, you have the one that comes off down. And so I'm just gonna start tracing. You can use a pen. You can use you can use a little stylus. Let's see, where are my stuff? I thought I got everything out.
You kept everything in.
Nope, I didn't. It's all out here. So I have these from old art supplies that I used to do when I would do cards. I would make cards. So this little from Stampin' Up or whatnot, or wherever, crafts vendors and stuff, where you I can't remember the term. Shoot, it's scoring. Real simple. Yeah, where you definitely score, and you can fold. You can do whatever kind of. So that's where I got these. So that you just have different. Oops. Let's see. Different size of the stylists. So just depending on how the line is, I just go and do that. So let's see.
Like and subscribe if you like this video too.
Oh, okay. Little Tink wanted me to remind you guys to like and subscribe to.
If you like the video.
If you like my video, like and subscribe. Or leave a comment below. Well, I'm gonna see if I can scoot this over a little bit.
Something that that
it's a huge piece.
Think that Mommy, Miss Bell would do.
Or if there's a piece yeah, I know. I have a lot of. My Pinterest board is full of stuff that I'm like, oh, I can do that. I can do that. Of course, you have to.
If there's a piece you want her to do.
To try or whatnot, yeah. But of course, you have to remain. I guess clean and copyright free. Obviously, find images where they're not taken or whatnot, or don't sell your stuff. This is a family piece, so okay, it's just gonna start. I'm gonna do this one just because I don't know. This is the second to big one. So, and of course, with the carbon paper, sometimes with the pressure that you're putting, you do get it everywhere. I do have my next, which I need to find everything. I think everything just fell. Oh, my sand eraser. Oops, let's remember my camera's over here. My sand eraser. I used to do wood burning challenges and stuff, and so I just kind of got away from that and just been into reading, and just we were streaming, playing video games with Reaper, and then sometimes I go where I just don't want to stream it all, and I'm just watching TV downstairs, relaxing, doing my own thing. Kids are upstairs, and Reaper's upstairs just playing video games, and that's totally fine. Mom's gotta unwind somehow too, and as much as I like doing a lot of family-oriented stuff, sometimes you just gotta do your own thing, right? Even Dad does sometimes. That's why he goes and he plays pool on Sundays.
So he can have some fun on time alone by himself.
That's exactly right.
And not always being annoyed by people like, hey.
Annabelle,
okay.
Here is your reminder. Water rose bushes.
See, got a reminder for watering them. Even though we had rain Saturday and Friday. We didn't have rain Sunday, so I probably do have to water them. because I don't have a good green thumb, so I have to set Alexa to remind me.
It's hard for people to remember because they're older and stuff. And it's not their fault that they don't remember.
Not so much, please. But yes, some of us need to remember with help from others. I turned 40 this year. I'm not entirely where I don't remember everything, but as a mom, as a woman, I have so much going on in my head that it's just sometimes I do need the help. Especially with stuff that I kind of want to keep going, something that's more at the back of my mind than very important stuff that has to stay at the front of my mind.
Mom, I just gotta finish this match. I'll get off after.
Okay. So all you do, I know this is just real tedious, but it's so relaxing. I mean, it's kind of similar to diamond painting, coloring, reading. Just gotta find your own little niche. What you like doing for yourself to kind of just unwind. If I found a wine that I could just have easy access to and not have to go visit the location, I would totally probably be drinking a glass of wine too, but my coffee is really good for that, I guess. My coffee is mainly for comfort. I don't drink it to stay awake. I can drink it right before bed and still go to bed.
It's just so she feels comfortable and to feel like she's good and
Little Tink is really chatty right now. Because she's actually downstairs watching YouTube with me. She's watching Wuzu Clay. She likes watching her create Minecraft out of polymer clay. It's her way to unwind and kind of, I like watching that with her. I got her into it. Something that I wish I could have done. I have a lot of polymer clay, but I just didn't get into it. I'm one of those that I like to apparently collect my hobbies. I took that test that, I don't know, tells you your, I don't know if it's 3 or 5 things that is about you and what type of person you are. And mine was very much like I do the research and I get all the tools and ingredients together of what I need to do it, and then that's it. I don't follow through, I don't continue, and it's kind of, I wish I didn't do that. I wish I would just continue in what I'm doing. Oh, I'm gonna probably have to look at this sideways because this is gonna be, if I chat and look away, I need to make sure that I don't forget something. I don't know if you can hear Ninja talking upstairs. He's yelling.
even though Mama said not, Miss Bell said not to yell because she's streaming.
Yeah, because we can hear even Daddy's streaming and Daddy's closer. But it's okay, right? Such is life when you have kids.
They're always gonna be yelling.
Well, I don't know about yelling, but they just get passionate about things like, oh, come on. You'll hear him say that a lot. Or no.
Or yelling really, really loud.
Or someone that keeps talking and is not listening. Mm, mm. So, again, sorry, I don't know what the heck is going on with T Reapers. Well, with my.
Anna, what? Anna, what I mean again?
Laugh out loud.
She used
Okay. I just gotta feel, because I can't see it. Usually I have my light back here and I can see the indentation of what I've done so far. And I'm pretty sure, even if I go over it again, it's quite alright. I mean, this right now is just shading. And it doesn't have to be exactly the image, because the purpose of this one was just to get cardinals on here. You know, for love, represent our loved ones that have passed and are still watching over us. At least some people believe that. It's crazy, like everything that happens
you've watched before, Mama.
at the time you least expect it. That's when they end up coming out. I think that's why they have that belief. Okay, can you? And I'm gonna end up sending you to bed earlier if you don't stop. Okay. Or you can definitely talk to me, Mama, but not while I'm in the middle of something. Okay. So I'm gonna do the outside at least and then get the feather, because if I start going kind of like what I normally do is kind of stay within, then I'm gonna keep forgetting pieces. I need to make sure that I'm doing it all. I think if I end up going over it again, that's totally fine. I just gotta. This is why it takes a while to do these things, because I even got a laser printer so that I could use my walnut hollow wood burner that goes off of the page. You like flip this over. I just forgot to flip these so that I could have done that myself, but you flip it over and then you do the transfer with the heat on it, and it's supposed to make the image like that. And I got the laser printer for that reason, but I didn't flip them. I didn't flip the images, so I had to do it like this time around. I mean, I could go print them again, but it's alright. It's quite alright. Kind of getting me back into me doing what I normally do anyways. I think I got these. Again, this is kind of an awkward piece because it is a wood from like a cut from that tree, and it's not completely flat, so I need to be very firm when I'm pushing down so it doesn't move constantly, because for sure it'll get crooked. I'll get crooked burns, mistakes or whatnot, and you don't want that. Good thing about these is that with my sand eraser or even a chisel tip, you can definitely fix anything that you end up doing. See, I forgot where I was. I think I got up to here. If not, I'll just redo it. Whatever. It's forgiving. Very forgiving. And I think I got up to here on this side. get this? I think I did. Have y'all ever wood burned? My family is pretty supportive. They often order from me for gifts and stuff. My dad got me a tattoo gun a couple years back, thinking that because I wood burn, that I think if I practice enough, obviously, and keep trying, that I would be good at tattooing as well, because my hand is not deep, or it would be like light, I guess. I just haven't gotten into that. I would love to. I'll probably practice on myself, and I would still be hesitant to do that on anyone. My brother got into it. He picked it up. He's doing really good. Okay, I gotta remember that. His first on me, which is his second tattoo ever, was my little elephant right here, and I love it. Love it. Every other piece you see on me is from my dad. My arm. I have Marvin the Martian over here. You can't see him very well. And then I have a whole bunch of back pieces. I love tattoos. I'm addicted to that also. Did I get this? I think I got this too. You can always look to make sure it's doing whatever you're needing to. I don't know if my hibernate is gonna turn off, so hopefully if it does, it doesn't shut off my live stream. Again, this is like a test run because I'm doing it off my phone. I don't have my full desktop set up like I do upstairs with my gaming. So we'll see how that works, because hopefully with this app on, it stays on and it's not something that I need to have, like where I have to keep messing with my settings so that it stays on. I don't know. And maybe I'll eventually switch to lowering my phone to right directly in front of me, but I don't think you guys need to see me. You can just listen to my beautiful voice, right? Okay. See, I have it going lower and lower. I think I'm pressing deep enough. I think Ninja forgot that he was supposed to get off. Or that's a really long match, huh? He is definitely not ready for school. But to be fair, we haven't really pushed like we normally do. As soon as August hits, we're like, oh, you guys gotta start, getting back in the habit of your night routines and everything. And we just haven't really been like, you gotta do it, you gotta get off. We've been a little bit more slack. They take advantage of that, especially when we stream. Who wouldn't though, right?
They just not that well because
I got these already, I think. Where did I stop? I need a better see, and you also have to have really good lighting. So in my old house, I had lighting in the front too. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off right now. I've had it on a while. Here comes Ninja. You okay?
Yeah.
You need to find your charger for your laptop up so I can keep watching Reaper in the background. See if you can find it, Papa. You need it anyways.
Why is Lucas
Can I have your phone?
again?
Can I have your phone,
Why
please?
is Lucas again?
Why do you think? Pretty sure it got down to here. Don't want to do too much.
Oh, can I get it back again?
No.
Okay.
See, you can see the light. So I need stopped here. You get this part of the feather and then go to his, and then I'll get the branches in his feet afterwards. Here. Okay. Because normally I can see it because I have lighting from this side, like I said. So I might not, I mean, burning is separate. I mean, it's different because obviously you'll see my burn. If I didn't do it, you can tell from the carbon view to the wood burn. So, but it's hard to tell when it's doing this unless you use, I like to use a pen sometimes, because the pen, obviously you'll see where you pass your pen through versus this versus the stylus, where unless you see the indentation you don't really see. Plus I think I'm a little over this one. So depending on how long this takes me, I might just do the tracing tonight and then do the wood burning tomorrow. How do y'all like that? Do you think that I should, if I can't do it all in one night, I do the wood burning on a separate stream? It'd be nice to do it all in one, but it is tedious and sometimes your hand gets too hot. See, I'm already missing that piece. I've had these wood burners for a long time. I really like my Technic. If I can continue doing this long enough. Did I get this? I did. I want to keep my Technic, but I also want to get the I want to say it's the razor one. I don't know I can't remember what it's actually called. But it's another form, and they have like really thin tips. Like this is pretty thin in itself, and I really like the Technic. But there's one that goes even thinner than that, and I really want to do that one. The Woodburn community is pretty awesome. I think I got you that one. Y'all should definitely go check them out on Instagram. That's mainly where they're at. I do see some that actually stream and on here, but YouTube also has some. But there's a lot on Instagram. That's where they post a lot. Huge community, growing more and more. They are awesome people. Most artists are awesome. So many awesome people to get to know and talk to about their talents and what they like to do. It's like when you read, you have introverts and then they won't say much or anything, but you talk to them about books, you bring that up, and guess what? They will open up to you like nobody's business. I'm one of those. Like, I like to talk, but I can also be very shy. But you bring up a book that I've read, or you talk books to me, tattoos, games. I'm getting better at talking more. Because kind of have to, right, when you're streaming, because then you would just get bored. I don't think you want that. I mean, I guess you could say, oh, it's asthma, right? ASMR. But I don't know. Wood burning really is just the smoke flow, not really any asthma effect to it. I don't think you can hear the wood burning. Maybe if you got close enough. Oh, I'm going cross-sided here. We're so close together. Go turn piece. Okay, got this already. Do you know where a little flashlight is?
Not that I know of. I don't.
See if you can interrupt Daddy for a second for a flashlight. See if he knows where one's at.
So
Or
like,
ask Ninja.
it's a small one like this size,
Just a small one, yes.
like big or
Just one of the little ones you guys like to take from us and play with when you're not supposed to be. Those flashlights are what I'm asking for, please. Is that no? I don't want that. Well, I don't think it's charged, but no. Give me a like one of the little flashlights that you guys take from us. I can't see. 1, 2, 3. I think I'm not pressing deep enough. Some kind of notification just popped up. Probably about the heat, per usual.
This can also be a laser.
Yes, that's fine.
This can also be a laser.
I'm just using it. I think I got this middle piece. If you're jumping on barely or whatnot, you should go and watch J Reaper 79 as well. He hit his 50 followers and now he has to get the same loyal people, 33, I think 3 within the month average every stream. So if you like his content, definitely go go switch over and watch him. He's playing Green Hell right now. I think I got all the birdies. All the little birdies. I like to do the black part because, distinguish between that and what can be shaded or whatnot. Just gotta remember to press down because you hear the ice maker in the background because I'm downstairs. Doing good, not knocking this wood over like that, but now I'm relieving the pressure, and now I'm making it bang. Are y'all ready for school to start? I think Reaper is our stay-at-home parent, so he gets to.
AJ, here is your reminder from Annabelle. AJ, time to turn off electronics.
All the alerts are coming on because of school starting, so they gotta get in their habit. Forget to turn them off when we're streaming. Fun, right? hear all our little reminders. Wonder if there's a way to program an owl to sense if they hear us talking or something. I don't know. Because again, I forget to go turn her off. Okay, so I got all this side. Did I get that piece? Well, when in doubt, just go back over it, right? See, I still can't see it. Okay. Get it between here. Do that. Okay, Tink, it's 7:30. What? Yes, baby. You can do one more, and then you gotta get to bed. Okay. I don't know. Have you guys played that Green Hell? He always finds these survival games. I like to play with him, but sometimes I just can't pick it up quickly enough, and it just frustrates me. I could definitely never do it alone. And sometimes I feel like I drag him down. I don't know how it would be in the real world. I would definitely have to be directed by him. Like, you tell me what I need to do to help us survive. Because if I do it on my own, I don't know if I can do it. I don't think I would die right away, but I don't think I would live as long. Okay. I don't just stop. I just gotta keep going because I think I just need these little leaves left. Definitely your wood pieces, you try to sand them down, get them flat, make sure they're not treated, because obviously burning on treated wood, the fumes of that is worse. You definitely don't want to do certain types. If it's treated, I try not to do those. I think some people do, or can. Most will probably say no, just because that's bad for you. Doesn't mean you can't. You just gotta do it a different way. Be safe in all things that you do. And like everything, you put what you want, because you're the one doing it. You're the one putting yourself out there, so you don't have to say yes. But I like to do pieces. If they provide the wood piece, I can do the piece. Or if they give me what they want burned, I can do it. I don't mind. I think that's it. Sweet. I'm pretty sure we got everything. So here's going to be the first one. Pretty sure before I pull it all the way off. Pretty sure I got it all. definitely just go and keep the image so that you can see it for later. I use washi tape. So that you can peel off. You don't have to worry about tearing the image or anything. I like to keep these whenever I do them, just as mementos that I burned something so beautiful and intricate. You also see where the bend is for that. And then for the most part, you should see, I don't know, it looks like I didn't get very deep, but you'll see once I lift this up. I mean, this is how you can tattoo. Some people freehand, they're awesome for that. I can't freehand. I wish. In my head it makes sense and it looks beautiful, but when I actually put it to paper, it definitely never looks what I imagine. So I do have to trace, and this is how the Woodburn community has shown us to do. Also tattooing. My dad, he does good art, but he also prefers to trace because it guarantees that he's not gonna do something different than you like. But look, there it is. I don't know if you can see it very well, but you can see. And the good thing about that is that with my sand piece, if something didn't take right, you can definitely sand it and take it off after you burn and whatnot. So there's one piece down. And of course I don't have a picture. I don't have my camera. I don't know if I'll be able to send these. So I've been trying to. I don't know if y'all will hear our neighbors there cutting the grass. We all got, I don't know, I should be embarrassed to say this, but violations, I guess, because of all the rain, all the weeds start growing. So, I don't know who that is. Don't say it. I'm gonna take a quick break. Someone rang the doorbell. Give me a second, guys. Let me see if I can do this. Okay, back. I don't answer the door very often, especially if I'm not expecting you. I don't know who it was. I couldn't see who it was, so I wasn't gonna answer it. I usually let Reaper do that, and he's upstairs streaming, so you just never know. And the sun is right up facing our door, so I couldn't see him through the camera anyways. Anyways, it was around my hour mark. I'm 6 minutes shy, but that's alright. Take a little break. Just at that. Looks so pretty. coffee's cold, but it's alright. Okay. Tink, is this over yet or not? Not yet. That's a big piece that Woozy Clay is doing. You should go watch them on YouTube, guys. Woozy Clay. It's a pretty good YouTube channel. Do Minecraft polymer clay pieces. And it's more ASMR videos. So she puts the background, she puts the little pieces, she cuts them up to look pixelated like Minecraft, and then she puts them all together using the sounds that the Minecraft in the video game, that it happens like that. Stop. Whispering is the same. Oh, look at this. Someone's been chipping my cup. My favorite yellow cup. Just getting chips here. Oh. I don't know, coffee might be too much right now. Next. Let's keep going. That way, the faster I do this, the faster I can get into wood burning. I'm gonna at least do 4 hours. You can use this piece over and over again, guys. Like, look, I don't know if you can see the image. You can see the image. You can use this piece over and over and over until you literally see all the white off. Like, not the white, if you see all the black off where it's like super white, because that's what you're getting off, then, you know, don't use it anymore. But if you still have, I mean, this side it's a brand new one, so I'm obviously going to keep using it. I'm probably going to go over it. All it does is do little pieces where you can't see. Good night, baby girl. Love you. Turn on your sound, okay? You know, just keep using it. Just keep until you can no longer, like, until it's super spotty and you can. But even then, like, that's good practice for you, because you'll be able to fill it in yourself and you see all that. So right, this one I'm probably gonna do the biggest stylus. And honestly, if I had a pen, I think that way you guys can see the pen version. I mean, really, it's just going over it. Let's see. I usually have a pen everywhere. But my kiddos like to take all my stuff and don't put them back where they get them from. Of course, right? Okay, I'm gonna use a pencil. Be able to see exactly what I'm doing, where I'm doing it. So in this case, I'm just gonna go through it and you'll see. Just trace it. It's a funky, I like this font because it's funky, and I don't know if you can see it, but it's obviously gray now versus the black. That's how you can tell instead of using the flashlight. But if you use the flashlight, yeah, same thing. Oh, it's gonna die. You see it? Look it. Of course, they gave me a laser pointer. Anyways, I like this font because it's kind of messy, but it's pretty cool for being an outside yard sign, an outside sign. Keeping the memento of the big old tree that they had to take out because it was been there since their childhood, but they needed to change it up because They're taking care of it, obviously. But it gives a little bit of slack. Lets you kind of a little bit more creative freedom in case something happens. It doesn't look like it's a complete mess up. So the words should go. If you ever want to do this, you just gotta know your price. You figure out your time. Do this by the hour. You can do freehand, that makes an effect. It's like everything you do. How long it takes you, how long you're in the burning part of it, how long it takes to trace. If you take too long to even get started, that's on you, not them. Of course, it depends on how many other pieces you have. So just gotta be kind and patient and express if it's gonna take a while, if it's not gonna take a while, if it's something that's being paid for and you take care of it right away. You should never make them wait. I've done that a couple of times and I always take off because I do that because that's not their fault, it's my fault. But I know if it's something that I won't ever get to, I definitely let them know, like, I can't do this and they need to find someone else. But I think I went over on that one. Oops. I can't see, so I might go back to the stylus at least on this because I can trace better. And now you're gonna see more of my, more of my face, more of my top of my head because I need to get closer to this one. See the colored parts that I colored. Of course, this would be a lot better if it was sharpened. You can take it and make your own because this little one I think had like some kind of curly Q up here and I didn't like that. So I took it off. Of course, I don't have the software to manipulate things very greatly, so I had to put up white box right over there and then printed it. And it worked for me. Of course, I always do proofs, so I'm not straight off burning. If I get a little better and I do this more often, I'll probably do it differently, but I like to give the customer a view first. Let them tell me that's good or that's not what I had in mind. I wish I could put music on. I usually have music on, listening to my music in my earphones, but I'll probably start singing and then my YouTube videos will get copyrighted. I think you can listen to music off of just TikTok. I mean, not TikTok, Twitch, right? Like if it's on there, or is it copyrighted now there too? I can't remember. Of course, I guess what is the loophole if you say you're doing a cover on it? I'm definitely not covering it if I'm just singing it, but I don't think y'all want to hear my voice and the lovely singing that I'd be doing. Because when I put my headset on, I definitely want to just jam out, but That's how you would get me for sure to chat the whole time. Another thing you can look at charging for is if you have to buy the wood or if they supply it. That also helps. At least that's what I look at. I mean, you guys can do your own, whatever you've done. This goes for anything. Like when Reaper does paracords and stuff, he looks at what he has to buy, what he's had in stock or whatnot. If you guys are barely tuning in, definitely keep watching and chat with me. But if you want to watch a video game, go on to Reaper's. He's streaming right now. He's playing Green Hell. I would probably be playing with him. I don't know. It really, I might just be, like I was saying earlier, just relaxing. I might have played with him today because I didn't go to work because of last minute school stuff that needs to be taken care of. And so usually I don't stream if I'm super tired and I just want to unwind. I usually just watch YouTube or I think I just started New Girl again because I was watching Ugly Betty last week and I finished it. So I remember watching it before and I didn't remember that ending. So maybe I stopped in the middle of it or something because back in the day when I was watching it, it was actually on TV, so I might have not gotten all of it. You'll see on this one that it's not as great, but you can see that I'm covering all of it. I just need to make sure I push it down a little more. Maybe I need to switch, but y'all kind of get the gist of what the sometimes the small one is really good for the trace. I don't know. Is it enough? I think it's enough. It's pretty thin through here. So why a pen is better, because the pen is obviously a thinner tip, but you do the same where you can see what you're covering. I don't know if you guys can hear Reaper in the background. I have it pretty low. I need to definitely update my lighting if I'm going to keep doing burns up here. I mean down here. I need lighting this way for sure. And this table is definitely smaller than I'm not smaller, bigger than my other ones where I had it previous setup. And yet it feels like I have, I guess because of the piece. Usually my pieces are like yay big, but maybe this one is the reason why I don't have much room this way. And there's Yuki. Mama, you need to go outside. Can you go outside, Yuki? Yeah, like she's gonna answer me, right? You wanna go outside? I'm gonna step away for just 1 second. Or two. I'm gonna go let her out and then bring her back in. You go outside?
Back door.
Excuse me. I had Dutch Brothers earlier. Well, for breakfast, but usually I only have 1 cup. That's why it's probably a lot right now. Plus, I just had a sandwich for my dinner. Okay. Mom is almost done. Good thing about Yuki is she'll give me a bark when she's ready to come back in if I take long enough. Usually we don't let her stay out there long. She's not an outdoor dog. She's definitely getting up in age too, but she's good about it. If I take too long or it's too hot out there, she'll do a little yelp, a little bark to be like, hey, let me back in. Sometimes she wants to be out there because it's too cold in here, I guess. She's enjoying the breeze or something. Should do that too more often. Need to build a little patio either in the back or the front so we can go enjoy ourselves out there. I don't have a big backyard though. My son got his haircut today. He hates getting his haircut. I asked him how he wanted it and he's just like, I don't know. So I told him, I said, until he knows, he's got to get it the way we do it. He doesn't like getting it cut because he doesn't like fixing it, but we tell him he has to get it cut because he doesn't fix it. If he fixed it and he liked it long, we would let him keep it long. But he doesn't fix it. He doesn't like to brush it or anything. Preteen. Pre-preteen, because he's not even a preteen yet. But he likes to call himself that. Mom's done. I need house. And keep going from there. definitely something different today, guys. I know that you guys normally jump on to watch whatever game I'm playing with Reaper, with G Reaper 79. But I really needed to start on this piece, and I thought maybe I could try something new, something different. And if y'all like seeing this side of things, you can go back and forth on the days that I just can't play because it's just a lot. Maybe I can just unwind and chat with you guys and woodburn or any other little crafts that I like to do. I think right now that's my main. I like to woodburn for sure. I haven't done it in a while. I explained earlier when I got on that really I did it once when we first moved in, and then I hadn't burned since. I didn't have a space set up. I actually did it off of my kitchen table. I don't like doing that, so I finally rearranged my living room enough to have this beautiful table that my father-in-law gave us when we moved in. So I set up all my burners, and I was gonna have Lucas here, but I thought about it before I turned everything on. I'm like, I really don't want him around the smoke. So I mean, we definitely shouldn't be around it. I have my mask. He doesn't have a mask. How cute would that be, though, right? To get him a little bird mask. But anyways. Oh, sounds like Reaper's moving around, or Ninja's over there talking to him. Oh, you have to give yourself breaks because this does start hurting. And I do have it's not an injury, but I do have to wear a brace often because of working on the computer all day, every day, for work, that when I do woodburn more often, it doesn't help. It definitely doesn't help. So you need to make sure, like, when you do pieces like this that are so big, and it doesn't seem like it's a big piece, but it's just really detailed, that you just gotta take breaks because this hurts. I got a different mouse at work to help alleviate that, but my brace definitely helps, but I definitely don't want to be like wearing it. I did hurt myself at the beach on Saturday. I was trying to massage, exfoliate and do that, but for some reason when I was doing my techniques, it really hurt that evening. So hopefully it was because I was actually doing what I was supposed to be and not that I messed it up a little bit. We'll find out. I'm going to be going on call this weekend, so hopefully my hand's not hurting by then. My kiddos start school this week on Thursday, other surroundings Wednesday, some started today, so. Oh, see, there she goes. She made her little barking sound. She's ready to be brought back inside.
Back door.
I was gonna say I can't even text because my phone is being in use. My phone is in use. Clear off some notifications. I don't know, guys. My son is in the 6th grade. He's got a lot of advanced classes. I think last year we pushed his bedtime to 9 o'clock. I said 8:30. I think I'm going to start him at 8:30 to see how he does. But I'll probably bump him up. I just don't want, I need him to have his sleep. He needs to get good sleep. He's very grumpy in the morning, and having a lot of advanced classes, his sleep is going to be very necessary. What do you think? What are y'all's bedtimes? What would you suggest? I guess obviously if he does really good, he's not grumpy, he does, what he needs to, then his time can definitely get, lengthened. Like he can go at a later time, but for now, this week I'm gonna start him at 8:30, I guess, because like I've said before, usually by August 1st, we're like, okay, school's about to start. We're going to start getting you guys accustomed to your schedule again. We just didn't do that. We were really like, oh, it's summer still. Case in point, little Tink was supposed to be in bed at 7:30. It's 8 o'clock. 30 minutes later, she's still up there talking. Of course, right? Okay, let's get back on it. Starting to feel. You have to be careful too with these kind of pieces because you don't want to get splinters either. Like if I start putting more pressure on my elbows area or scrape or something, and make sure that you don't. Let me see if I can go find a pen. I'm gonna see if I can find a pen. No, I moved it earlier, but oh. No, oops, there. Moving my laptop back in place. Okay, let's see how well this works. I bet much better. You'll probably see the difference of it being. Test it out, make sure that it's writing. And now you hear the ice maker in the background. Such is life, because I don't have a perfect setup. Good thing about the pen also is that when you scrape to color in, some of the white or some of the ink comes off, so you see that you were obviously there. Like so. I don't think I've gotten this side of it. It's not as pronounced as the pencil, but I think you can clearly see that. But y'all definitely can't see it on my view because all you see is the white light, but if I go pretty quickly. Usually Reaper has his headlamp that he gives me. I don't think it's been charged in a while, so I can't really wear that right now. kind of quiet sometimes. Where music is good to have. I might just put it on in the background for me on my headset. I think as long as the stream doesn't hear it, it's not copyright. I just gotta learn not to sing, guys. Do y'all sing as soon as you hear certain songs? All my songs on my list are all mine that I love, so obviously I'm gonna sing those. Have you ever seen those TikToks that they're like, if you're old, you know all these songs, or if you had a great childhood, you know all these songs? Or they say, I dare you not to sing these songs, and then they're all like badass songs. The jams back in the day. A lot of this, since you know it's dark, all shaded in, you don't have to fill it in, because obviously you just need the trace around the border, and you know that that's going to be filled in with your burn. But I don't know, I kind of like to just capture it all, just in case you have to walk away and then you don't remember or whatnot. It's pretty straightforward that this is going to be filled in, but there are some patterns that are weird, and you just gotta keep up with it. We went to meet the teacher night tonight. It was super fast. Remember when they used to be a lot longer, talking to you about everything? What do y'all like to do for fun? Anything or maybe not for fun, but to relax or unwind, or I don't know. Drop it down in the chat below. Something in particular that just eases the tension away. Something's just I don't want to get into diamond painting or the diamond ones, because I know I will be the one that will buy them all and then not do them, and then there you go. I hope I didn't mess that up because I moved it. Hey. second again. I am going to see if my laptop charger will fit on my son's. Try to leave the other piece. Oh. I think we tried this already and it did not work. I don't know why, it's a battery. Okay, I'm gonna put you on mute real fast. Sorry guys, I had to ask Ninja something. Should have been doing the yard tonight, but I don't know. Guess hopefully we'll do it tomorrow during the day maybe. I don't know how hot it's gonna be. Today we couldn't do it because we were doing things out in the town, in the city. Getting stuff finished up. And I guess we need to check if it's gonna rain or not.
I asked Lily.
Little Tink?
Yeah, she's not asleep. She just got out, like, just got out of the restroom like 5 minutes ago. Anyway, she said it should be downstairs with you.
No. You only brought me the laptop, dude.
Well, I think the C-wire charger should work too.
Well, it doesn't.
They have a C-wire.
I know, and I have a C-wire laptop charger for my stuff, and it's not working. It didn't work on it when it was upstairs. But you said you found it, and now you need to go find it again, please. You look everywhere, and I know how you look as an 11-year-old. You need to look thoroughly for it, because then once it dies, you're not going to have anything to use.
Just as a reminder, you said my age on stream.
Yes, go. I like the O because it kind of has a little heart in between. And his laptop completely died. So I'm not watching Reaper right now, but if you guys want to, definitely go give him a follow and go watch him. He is GReaper79. He's playing Green Hell right now. He reached 50 followers, and he needs to have an average of 3 viewers. Thank you.
I forgot that I put it in the drawer.
He needs to have an average of 3 viewers
3.
for the month, so that he, I guess, really be careful. You almost knocked your head on the thing. It's over here. So that he can, I guess, continue with.
Continuing the ranks.
So, my goodness, between you and Little Tink, you like to put your inputs in, and but when you want them to talk, they don't want to talk. Almost done with this wording. We'll get to the smaller one and then finish up with the bird. I'm at 1 hour and 38 minutes. Womp womp womp. Sorry, getting a little bit more into it. Guess Little Tink down here made me talk a little bit more. Even though she was talking, she tried to not. She loves chatting with mommy. I got everything. That's a knee left. Gross. You okay? some of these that you scrape like this do take a lot of it, so on these you probably can't go over it, but since this is the first time around, I think I'll be okay. Unless they really scrape the heck out of it, but usually after like the third time going over the same spot, that's when it's like there's so much white and you can't really get any ink left. Okay, got that. Yep. You can definitely put a lot more pressure on the pen than that pencil, because a mechanical pencil or sharpened pencil could probably do a little bit more damage, the correct kind of damage. I don't think I was getting anywhere with the pencil. Not like I am with the pen or the stylus. When I do that, my image slips and then you're like, did I move it this entire time? Is it not in the right spot? I guess I could check it. Yeah, I totally didn't do any of this. Just traced it. Can't get this spot right here. It's gonna be as good as it gets. I'll fill it in myself. And now we got 3 down, or 2 down. 3 technically with 1 and 2, but make sure before I pull it off. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. And there's Mom's house. See? Two images down at an hour and 46 minutes. Let's see, my son finally brought down his charger, so I'll probably jump back on to watch G Reaper. Make sure that this doesn't come off in the middle. Washi tape, it's old washi tape, good. Like you buy washi tape constantly, you know it's still pretty good. But this one is old. I had this for years. I don't use it as much as I used to, and again, one of the stuff I hoard. piece going. Should have that piece up. This one little piece right here because I'm not sure if let me get the tiny piece, if I will have it straight with the other one. Because it looks like it'll go right through it, but I want to make sure that when I get this finished, it's not. The good thing about this is that I can tape. Maybe this piece won't. Hold on to it a little bit. Just gonna jump back on to see G Reaper to watch him in the background. I will probably for sure at least do the words tonight, depending on where I'm at with finishing the second cardinal, tracing wise, and then I'll try to get the wording part done. The cardinal, I want to take my time, so I'll probably do that in a separate stream. Really like this. Got louder all of a sudden. Was G Reaper not loud enough on his stream? Okay. Let's do this. See how this one's darker than this one? I did this with the pencil, and then this one was with the pen, where I was able to scratch a lot better. That makes a difference. Definitely the tip makes a difference. So for sure I'll probably go back to, I like how this one came out with the stylus on the bird for sure. I'll do the stylus on this one too, because I need that thinner point. It's just hard to see. the pen. Maybe I'll do the pen after all. I know I like the I can't hear him. I don't know. I hear him in the background, but then I can't hear him. I don't know if it's the I think it's the same with you. I can hear you barely. But if you go to other Twitch channels, the volume is super loud. But I'm also on Ninja's computer, so I don't know what his settings are. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's Maybelline. I probably shouldn't have said that. Not on stream. Okay, can you hear me better now? Anyways, let's do this. Let's keep going. Finish up. Finish up. No, I don't know what that feedback is on his. And as the light changes, you can't see as well. I need to have a light right here so I can see what I'm seeing, but then you guys will see this. I don't know. That's why I usually have a headlamp, but I don't think it's charged. I know that's not me texting him. You know what I've been wanting to watch him stream? I want G Reaper to stream BioShock. I love that game. I love watching him play that game. Have y'all played BioShock? Okay. It's a weird F, but looks like almost like you should have it completed, but no, the F is like that. Strangely enough. This is about the mark that I'm just like, oh. This is where I'm like, dang. What are you guys up to tonight? I don't know. I might have to switch my tablet to the charger for a bit. Let my phone die a little. Put the thing on. I'll put you on mute real quick. Okay. Fighting the bedtime per usual. Okay, I am not doing this right now. Okay. I need to put my tablet on the charger for a minute. Move you over here for right now. Put these up for right now.
Dad's having me have my phone on to watch a stream while I sleep. He's just gonna turn it off when he comes down.
Okay. Good night. You haven't even changed. Okay, let's power through because this is gonna get. Usually like to have a freaking light. Let me see, guys. I'm gonna move real quick. Oh. Nope. Yep, his headlamp is dead. Whew, okay, let's keep going. Let's finish this up. What do you guys think so far? Should I keep doing this? I'm gonna finish this stream up obviously with what I'm doing. Maybe one more to so y'all can see the outcome. Definitely leave me feedback. Is this something that y'all want to keep seeing? Is Twitch not for this? Is it for whatever I want to do? Even this is gonna die. This right here is when you're like, should have picked a simpler font. But like I said, when I'm actually burning it, it gets a little bit more forgiving because it's not so straightforward. When it's like Times New Roman, it's really hard because you have to go slow because those are straight shots. And those are not so forgiving. You see all the details and the stuff that you messed up. Oops. That is gonna be wonky. I actually should be taking another break because I hit my 2 hour mark, which means that I should be at least stopping for a bit. I'm gonna finish Forever Up and then take a quick little break. Just stand up and stretch. Stop my hand from cramping. It's not bad, but I don't want it to happen. Maybe I'll find a little lamp that I can put over here. It's not so straightforward, but there's a little dip right there that's gonna make sure I don't get it. Yeah, definitely need to take. I feel it tightening in my arm. One more. Reaper tried a game called Jackbox. I don't know if y'all have tried that. It's a pretty fun game. My brother-in-law introduced us to on one of our family vacations. It's a pretty fun game. Really hard when you're trying to play it and not being by the host, but if you're watching on the Twitch channel, you can still get the fun. That's when it's better. But if you're kind of doing it blindly, it's not so fun because it's so quiet. Y'all should look it up. Jackbox TV. Alrighty, I'm gonna take a quick little break. I'm gonna go use restroom and stretch, and then I will be right back. Thank you guys for joining me, and give me a quick minute. Thank you. charge his, but I don't know what charges his headlamp. For sure when I start burning I need the light. Oh, I'm dumb. This charges his headlamp. It's attached. It's attached, guys. It's attached. Let me see. Maybe that means it's charging. It's a red light on our couch. Hopefully it's charging it and not draining it more or something. Anyways, let's move on. Okay, so it should be. That's higher. This one's higher than this one. So you hear the parrot in the background. It's not my cockatiel, it's Reaper's parrot in his game. It's funny. Sounds like a vacuum going on. Oops. Yep, someone's vacuuming outside. Sounds weird because it's outside. Must be doing their cars or something. hard because man, because my windows are all covered up. You wouldn't think that the lighting outside affects, because I'm not by any windows, but with it getting dark out, it actually did. And I have those blackout curtains. But it got dark, and so did inside.
She got ripped by something.
Okay, I'll just put her up there.
I'm gonna put her here.
Mm,
Night.
night. Now the game that G Reaper's playing is kind of trippy. I don't know. Seems kind of sketch the way that the female character is. I don't know if y'all played Green Hell, but it's I've only played it once with him. I think we played the standard 4 hours, so didn't get far apparently. He's doing really good by himself, but I don't know. I don't know about this girl, this lady, the main lady character. Red flags. Red flags keep popping up. Like, is he hallucinating her? Is she leading him to something bad? What? I don't know. I don't know why I keep doing that more often right now. Sorry, guys. Okay, I'm gonna try to just trace it before filling in, because this is getting annoying where I can't see. I want to get this part done. Go back around. And then I still go and I shaded in. Fun, right? uh, Gotta stretch it out, guys. Stretch it out. This is why you take your time, because if you rush it or you, like, any little thing affects. One up, you. And I still have hearts. Okay. Hearts. Hearts, hearts, hearts. Almost done, guys, for the wording. And then one more to go. I think I'm gonna do the branches first on the bird. Get that out of the way. I start here and then do this tip and go up this way. I think that's what I'm gonna do on this one. But see, we get this part. Smaller H than the one I just fixed right now for a little bit of closing of the H. They need to at least look somewhat similar, mostly similar. to position these images around the knot. The other side has way more. This is also, I think they sanded it down for me, so that was awesome. Don't want to do too much more because like this looks pretty cool the way that it's gonna be. Just gotta make sure I get in there because that might come out a little bit more, might bleed. And that sounds weird for burning, but it happens. I get it. My son complains about not being able to sleep, but he knows he can go to sleep when we turn on the sounds, like white noise in the background. He does pink noise, I think. And he will go to sleep with that, but he doesn't like turning it on, so he does it on purpose because he doesn't want to go to bed. But I need to make him stop doing that because he needs they both need their sleep. My little girl was doing cat purring. She likes to go to sleep. And we don't have a cat. She goes to sleep to cat purring. I think lately she's been doing classical music. She switched it up. Already did that piece. I think. Can't really tell. Wait, where am I? I was over here on this side. Oops. That was a little extra. Probably will hopefully remember not to put that in. If I do burn it, at least it'll be a little bit thicker. Not a big deal. Again, forgiving font. It's straighter, it's really hard. I have been doing and been able to do little words. It's really hard to do. You just have to have the right nibs for your burner. There's some people that can do portraits and stuff. Like, I think that's so awesome. I am definitely not there yet. The shading. I think I got everything on the H. pieces this big, it's hard to turn because I like to, when I have my smaller ones, I can turn it to me. It's harder when it's so big and you don't have the room to be able to turn it. But whenever you're doing these kind of things and you're doing it for yourself, please definitely turn it to yours. You don't want to be the one turning your body because that definitely hurts. It starts affecting you, so don't do that. Definitely, of course, when you can't help it, obviously, then you mold yourself and make it so where it's not putting pressure or anything on you. I think I'm definitely gonna do maybe more ASMR on my wood burning part of it so I can listen to music while I'm burning. If you guys ask questions, and I'll answer as best I can, but I can't. I'm gonna need something to keep me. Oh no. I don't know how I can get out and text. Let's see. I chatted with G Reaper. I don't know if he'll answer me. It's about to be 9:30 here. And certain stores close. Ugh, I can't do this with the light. It's really getting tougher on this part of it. But this is why this is a trial run, right? An actual trial. An actual. Where did I have the R? Make a little. Almost done with the words. Did not mean to yell that. When you don't have to do these little tight spots, it's a lot easier. I'm getting to, since I'm closer to the knots, I'm getting more of my little kickover. I call it like a jump because I'm hitting these little notches, but it makes it like crooked, which means I'm not gonna show too much. Oops, see, that's where those come out. Okay. Yay, hopefully that's it. It's these little thin lines because on the bigger font they're a little bit thicker, so these little ones, it's like there's nothing there even though I know they're thick. Why is that one not coming out? And you just go back and forth to kind of see where you need to fill in. This one is thin too, but that's how it is. It's thin. Got that too. Okay. Oh, how's that look? Of course, positioning it if is in itself the thing, so I kind of got it as straight as I could get it. And 3 down. See how that is? A lot right here, because I kind of got up right up to it, so I'll probably do the bird on this side or something on right here. I need to have it like this. I think, yeah, that should be big enough. I'm gonna move it, see if I can get more in the shot for this one. We're almost done with the tracing. At least there's that. I'm gonna throw